Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to be doing my favorite makeup products slash the makeup I can't live without. I don't know, did I believe I did a skincare video with skincare products I can't live without, I think, but if I didn't, I'll do one. But I'm going to share with you guys the makeup that I cannot live without. These are basically going to be my favorite, all-time favorite makeup products. So if you want to see the items that I don't want to live without, please keep watching. Now, most of them are items that I am wearing today just because they are my favorites. So the first thing is going to be my Nars All Day Luminous Foundation. This is like, dare I say, this is like my holy grail foundation. If I could only have one foundation, it would be this one. I love how lightweight it is, but at the same time, you could also wear it in the winter as long as you don't have dry skin. It gives you awesome coverage, and the color matching is perfect. I wear it in Tahoe, which is my summer shade, and I'm just absolutely obsessed with this foundation. I only really wear Nars foundation because I can't find any other brand that matches me perfectly, or at least enough to look okay, that's not like $60. So I love that. I gotta have that. As far as concealer goes, I don't tend to wear concealer. Oh my god, I'm so out of breath. What is going on? I don't tend to wear concealer every day just because day to day I don't wear makeup at all, and I have like a really weird undertone, I think, or skin tone when I wear, like, I can't just wear concealer on its own. You know how some people can just leave the house with just concealer or spot conceal? It always shows on me and it always looks crazy. I think it's because of the hyperpigmentation and scarring in my cheeks, and then I use a pinky tone concealer for under my eye, and it just looks crazy. So I don't wear concealer day to day, but when I am getting all dolled up like I am today, I wear my MAC Pro Longwear concealer in NW35. It isn't creaseless, but I do set it now with a product that I will share with you guys. Overall, my favorite. I gotta have it. I love it. The color is perfect. The texture is perfect. It lasts a long time. The only thing I don't like is the pump. It's probably the worst pump I've ever used, but I can get over it. And I only have to buy it like once a year, which is perfect. So in that same category, this is a product that I recently tried last year, the whole baking phenomena, and this is the Sacha Buttercup setting powder. I just realized I always spell this wrong in my description bar. I'm sorry. I thought it was Sacha, not Sacha. Sacha, whatever, I don't know, I spell it wrong. But this is basically a powder that I use to apply under my eye when I want to set my concealer. And it's so weird, I never set my concealer until last year. I just thought that it was always gonna smudge throughout the day because I had fine lines under my eyes, but it doesn't if you set it. You could also use a translucent powder, but I just like that this gives you a little color, so it also helps that area to pop and stand out a little more. If you're darker skin, I think you can use this. If you're lighter than me, you could use this, or I would go a couple shades lighter. Another product that I cannot live without is my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in Dark Brown. Now, a couple weeks ago, I was over tweezing my eyebrows, apparently, and I tweezed off my eyebrow, so I have a hole in my eyebrow. But this product has been saving my life. I love it. It's waxy, yet movable and workable, so you have time before it sets. You can use it to fill in those sparse areas of your brows, or if you don't have a brow, like I don't have a tail, and this product is awesome. It lasts a long time. It's not too expensive. I love it. If they don't change the formula, I would probably use it forever. Next, I have my bronzer. I am obsessed with bronzer. I don't look this tan in real life. My face is very pale, but bronzer just gives me everything I need in life and more, especially in the summertime. I'm just obsessed. This is the Guerlain Terracotta in number 5. I absolutely love it. It is very expensive, but it's the one bronzer that I found that gives me enough warmth in my face without making me look dead and it's not too red, it's not too orange, it's just perfect. So I love this. I can't live without this. I gotta have bronzer, especially in the summertime. Okay, in that same kind of category, we have highlighting powder. You guys know that I'm obsessed. I probably don't even have to say it. You know what it is. It's Bobbi Brown Bronze Glow. I'm obsessed with it. I have it on today. It just gives you the nicest peachy pink summer glow. I wouldn't necessarily wear it too much in the wintertime because it is going to give you a little bit of color, but for the spring and summer, this is everything. I don't know if it's limited edition, but if it is, go pick some up, and if it is, I need to pick up some backups because I'm obsessed with it. Okay, next I have my Kat Von D tattoo liner. This is the liquid liner that I use. I used it today. This is the only liquid liner I have ever found that's not at the drugstore, because I haven't tried those, that works amazingly. It's waterproof, but it's not hard to remove. But the waterproof aspect is really important because I get like little pockets of oil in the corner of my eye, and if the eyeliner is not liquid, it will run and look horrible. This sets to like a matte finish, but it also kind of has like a little gloss on it. It's really hard to describe, I don't know, but I'm completely obsessed with it. It is the only liquid eyeliner I will ever buy. I don't even want to try anything from the drugstore because I'm just so in love with this one. As far as mascara goes, this is my Dior Extase. Now, I debated whether or not I wanted to include this in this video because last year I received this in gratis, and the formula was a little less wet and runny. I don't know if it's just because this is a super new tube or what, but I find that it runs on my lower eye area, which I was telling you guys about earlier. But overall, I just really love the brush. Right now I have on falsies on my top lashes, but this is like the best mascara I found, and I think it's just because of the brush. So there's like little bulb. I don't know why this is so amazing, but it just really is amazing, and I love it. I'm obsessed with it. Hopefully as I use it a little more and it dries out, it'll be even better, but overall it's still a favorite of mine. Okay, now I have oily skin, and in the spring and summer I have really oily skin, but the only eye primer that I've ever found that holds my oil in and doesn't make my shadow crease is the Smashbox 24-hour Photo Finish Shadow Primer. I love this stuff. This is a sample size that they were giving out at my job last year. I actually need to buy some of this in the sale this month, but this primer is everything. My shadow literally never creases, and that's so weird for somebody who has such oily lids and skin, because my lids are oily as well. Like if I don't wear any makeup and I'm going throughout my day, I will notice that I have oil on my lids. So I'm just a big grease ball, but I love this shadow primer. I think primers are, they're very subjective. So because to me, primers tie into skincare. So I remember when I was first getting into makeup, everybody was saying Urban Decay Primer Potion and Too Faced Shadow Insurance were the best. I think if you have normal skin and not oily eyelids, it's perfect. But to me, primers really just go with your skin type and your skin needs. So for me, this works excellently. Is that a word? I don't know, but I love this. And the blush, I'm obsessed with blush. Anytime I put on foundation, more than likely I'm going to put on blush because I think it just wakens your face up. I have a little on today, and this is a little sample size that I got in a Sephora 500 point perk maybe a year or so ago, and this is in Deep Throat. I love it. It's the perfect pink. It is just everything. It has a little bit of shimmer, but not too much. It's kind of corally, and then kind of peachy, but not too much. This color is just everything. And there's a lot in here, so I probably will never need to buy the full size, which is nice. You guys can probably guess what my favorite eyeshadow palette is. Dun 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 dun. The Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar Palette. It's my all-time favorite, I believe. And if I really could only live with one palette, it would have to be this. It doesn't have too many colors for like going out, but if you're a neutral girl, this palette is everything. I think the original Chocolate Bar palette has more colors for going out. They have more intense colors, I think, but This for day-to-day, I love it. I'm obsessed with it. If I could only keep one palette, it would definitely be this one. Okay, now I also wanted to share with you guys some brushes that I couldn't live without, because that kind of ties into makeup as far as application. The first one is my fan brush. I got this from Sephora probably like 4 or 5 years ago. They don't sell this line anymore. It was the like IT line or something like that. It's basically a highlighting fan brush, and of course I use this with my highlighter. I love it because it picks up just a tiny bit of product so that it's not too much. I see a lot of people who are, I guess you would call them beauty gurus, more popular YouTube channels, and some of them do like really intense highlight application. And I don't know, if that's your thing, by all means, that's perfect for you, but I just tend to like more subtle makeup. I don't want to look too glammed up, because then I feel like day to day people are going to be like, well, who are you? That's not you. So I like to use a fan brush just because it applies a really light application and you can blend it out really easily. As far as blush, because that's another important component, that would be my Sephora Pro Precision Blush brush number 73. And what I like about this brush is how it is shaped. It's kind of like a paddle brush, but then it's kind of thick when you turn to the side. It has a perfect shape. You can just tap it on your cheek and then blend back, and that's how I use it. I really like this for blushes that aren't so pigmented or dark, because it just really feathers them out nicely. And then for foundation, sorry it's dirty, but I have been using it. This is my favorite foundation brush. This is also the Sephora Pro Full Coverage Airbrush number 53. It has a short handle, which is good for giving you a lot of control, especially when you want full coverage like myself. And it's very thick. The only thing that I don't like is that it's hard to clean, but it gives me that flawless coverage that I like without being streaky like some of my other brushes. I don't have a favorite bronzer brush because the one I'm using right now is actually too like scratchy, so I'm looking for a new one. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video showing you all the products that I would never want to live without, but I'm sure I could, but I wouldn't want to. So let me know, what are some products that you guys can't live without? I know people have been telling me about the Dior lip glow. I want to go pick that up, maybe possibly in the sale. I'm really trying not to buy a lot in the Sephora sale, but the more I look and see online, the more I want things. So we'll see. We'll see how I fare during the sale. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.